Hi guys, it's me Karen and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a flip through of the book that I had purchased with my same pencils that I had purchased. This came with it. Some people were interested in the book, and I kind of know a lot of people have seen it before, but I'm going to go ahead and flip through it. So this is World Within Worlds by Kerby Rosanes, and it's got some really interesting pictures in it. It's the front cover, and it's kind of a different feel to it. It's not slick. It has some tooth to it. Almost feels like you're going to pick up some dirt or something, or dust. It's kind of an interesting feel. And this is the back. I love how this is colored, this moon here. And when I color the picture, I'm going to mimic a little bit of that. I think that is just really cool. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to go into the book. It is a soft cover book. The pages are kind of off-white. I'll show you a bright white piece of paper. Well, it's not too off, so it's got a creamier look to it. If you can tell, I don't know if you can, but this is pure white paper. Maybe if I fold it in half, you might see it a little better. Just a shade off. So what would you call that? Off-white. This is a Hannah Carlson page, and these are the color of hers, so you will notice it's a little whiter than that. But the back cover is a little darker. Okay? That kind of gives you an idea. So this is the first page. This is done by the Plume Book people. Paper is still nice and thick like all of Kerby's books. Okay, unless you break the spine real well, you're going to get a indent, if you can tell by my fingernail, where the center of the book goes. It's almost that big. So you really have to get in here and break that spine up if you want to get to the center of the book. Okay, hold that down real well. If you notice, they do line up quite well. At least my book it does. So that will be easy. I'm going to move my teacup so I don't bump it and accidentally spill it all over the new book. So let's see, can you get a good enough picture here? Illustrated by Kerby Rosanes, and this is our book page. And if you can tell, you have a menagerie of all different critters and buildings and, I mean, just everything, basically. We've got mushrooms and deers and snakes and foxes, and there's even a cute little snail down here. Love me my snails. We got some birds up here too. And of course there's like castles up in the trees and on the backs of critters. Kind of cool. Here we've got the water scene where we come into the bits and pieces of the book that you can read. There is a magic key, so there are hidden objects in the pictures like they have been put in other books of Kerby's. I never really go looking for them, but they're there. I am going to have to pull this book every time I turn a page so you can see the difference. Now, it's a double page spread. There is a picture on both sides of every page, so if you want to use Copic markers, alcohol markers, anything that bleeds through real badly, you're going to have to give up the other side of the page. Or you can photocopy if you like, if it's long as it's only your use you're doing it for. You can't photocopy this and give it off to somebody else, but if you want to make a photocopy of it and color it on your own paper, that's fine. So we have the Stegosaurus here, some other little dinosaurs in a nice little scenic here. Those trees are really neat. Okay, here is the planet moon with the trees that's on the back cover. And we have the cool turtle here with his house on his back. I mean, he's really neat. These almost, his shell looks like rocks coming out. This could be a desert scene. Or you could put this as the sand on the bottom and make it a water scene. All up to you and your imagination. Here we have a skull with a ship in it. And we have all the little water animals down here peeking through, which is kind of cool. And we have a tree with a building on the inside. I don't know the building, so I can't tell you what it is. We have an asteroid coming down to the planet, and it branches off into water-type animals, which is awesome. Sorry, first time I've been looking through here. We have a serpent that kind of goes down and through all the buildings here, water coming into the land, and then the buildings in the back. That's pretty cool. So we have both double page spreads and single pages. This bird is adorable. Very regal at the same time. And then I've seen this dragon eye done before. A lot of pages in here. People have had this book for a while. Didn't come to us in the United States for a while, and then of course everything with shipping got kind of delayed. This is a beautiful book that has the almost kind of like a steampunk vibe to it with the spaceships, and I could just see this done in browns. Maybe put some corrosion on there with some bright green. Yeah, anyway, my head goes one way. Here we have the sea animals up here. These kind of look like arches. They could be caves. And then down here you have the ruins of like a Roman type architecture down there. Here we have a antelope. The curly horns with the villages and the little pathway there. We've got the nice bunch of leaves. I just did a picture with a bunch of leaves. I'm not looking forward to doing more leaves. Here we have the snow globe. Oh, this is kind of cool. I don't know if I've seen anybody color that one yet. Here we have a huge, and I don't know if I can get that open any better right now, an octopus with a bunch of squids. Squid houses, I guess they're houses, and all his little suction cups are houses. Well, that's kind of cool. We have a compass rose, which has got all the little animals in here, which is really cool. I like that a lot too. Here we've got a bookcase that has a waterfall falling down. Yeah, that's nifty too. Camel with two volcanoes, and he's in the water down here, and then of course there's land up above. Hands holding the like rainforest, and this could be done as ice. So you would have the icebergs and a nice forest on the other side. Here we have kind of a futuristic Star Trek-y type land here. See that be done in blues and metals. These are kind of like bubbles that are being blown, and inside the bubbles you have a different scene. It's kind of cool. That could be very colorful. And I've seen these pictures done a lot. This is the front cover. Try to get the book to go. So this little guy here, done in all those cool colors. So that is him. And then we have the cat with the Egyptian. So we got the Sphinx and a monkey with the jungle people, or the jungle architecture. Cool. I've seen this one done. I don't know if I saw that one done yet. I've seen this one done. It's kind of like an, whatever this fruit is, I see this as an apple core, but I don't know if these are apples. Then you have the little trees here with the same fruit growing at the bottom of this core. Here we have a little guy here. He's adorable, and he's got the cactus growing up on his quills. Two crowns, king and queen. And we have a ship scene in this one, ship scene in this one also. So they're both water-based. It's kind of cool. And here we have, I'm going to call it a dragon. Kind of like the Chinese dragon that they have in his other book. This one we have are gates that go all the way around the back of the dragon. Cool. I know Heather did this page. She's doing a real good job on it too. Okay, here we have our sea critters down here. Their house is here, and then you've got the bits of mermaids and King of the Sea. But they're, when you just look at these pages, everything just kind of stands out and pops out, and then you find more things. We've got little critters down here too, little turtles. Just so much for you to see. This is a nice page. We've got the big mushroom. I love those roof lines. I like that picture a lot. Here we have like a lantern, and inside the lantern we have an iceberg here with a whole bunch of penguins, and then some seals down here that's just sitting in a shop. That's cool. Here we've got like the fishing balls that hang down on lines, and in each one we have a different scene or whatever you want to call it. We have plants in some, we have windmills in others, which is really neat. Here we have a dollhouse, and on this side we got little gnomes, fairies, unicorns, and we got trolls, witches, and we've got little pointed ears, but she's got antlers. So, bunch of people here, and in the center you have like the bathrooms, the staircases. This room's full of boxes. Haven't moved in all the way yet, I guess. Here we have bee ships, which are cool. On this side, a gorgeous flower and kind of a carnival going on in here. Oh, that is just gorgeous. I like that page too. Here we've got little ants carrying little houses on leaves. Imagination of this guy. I love this page. I've seen somebody paint this one too. So we have the koi fish, and their fins turn into the water. We got a little surfer on this side. I mean, got a lot of surfer guys in here, and we've got the little jellyfish and everything. Interesting. It's going to be a beautiful page done. Here we have two bunnies. They have houses inside there for, not sure if I'm liking that, but it's his imagination. This one is adorable with the sloth, and the house is hanging off his back. That one's cute. This is like a crab, and this is his shell, a hermit crab. He's got a tent and a jungle on his back. We have some whales jumping in what seems to be a lily pad area. We've even got them growing in the flowers. So you could do this all in blue and have everybody springing forth from the flowers. That must be one of the hidden objects, because I have no idea what that would be doing in the middle of all these little lily pads and whales. We have two like Egyptian type birds here. We've got all this pattern and like writing. We've got the snakes, and then we have like farms, windmills. Interesting. Astronaut with the pyramid here and the animals. A snake here, and he wraps up into like a train. Cool. We've got the two animals here with the horns. I think he has rams in one of his books. So these are more like two bucks having a nice little angry fight. And the house is on their backs. These are candles, but they're also homes. And then they got people coming up to them, got camels. I mean, wow. And then this page. Music box, I'm going to guess. We have pieces of dragons. We have trees and moths and musical instruments. That one's just full of everything. We have a beautiful tick-tocking clock and a lion here, and his mane is trees. Lizards with pyramids on their backs. And of course the Russian doll set. I like this page. And they just open them and open them and open them and open them. Cool. Oh, this is gorgeous. So we have a little, like the planet here, little, what would you call these things? Little pipes that come out. And then we have the bird. Could be an eagle there. We got flamingos. Leg comes down and turns into like sandcastles underneath the water. We have some more dinosaurs, and their wings have got planetary things in them. We have a leopard or a cheetah and a bunch of lanterns coming up. Unicorns inside of a cage. Yep. Here we've got a set of rams here with mountains on their backs. Of course, everybody's seen these pages with the tennis shoes. Lots of people are coloring these. And then the last page of the book with a bunch of writings here. That could be really pretty colored up, all the gears and everything around. And the little dragon there. Unicorn here. Then the answers are behind this page. So just like in every one of his books, you get to find out where the things are you were supposed to be looking for in here. So that is the book. I hope you enjoyed the flip through. It's going to be a fun book to color. So I hope you all have a great day. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye now.